We went to Jamaica, where we had a friend who had family that were local police. And seeing as all the resorts were closing down, the only chance for shelter we had would be crashing on a friend's couch or buying a timeshare. Period.
Tell me timeshare.
Guys. Yeah, let's open the box set. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
It's huge, dude.
Like,
it's even in its wrapper.
Okay.
It's oh man, we just lost value on it. It's almost like you want to keep it in the wrapper.
So it's not worth $500 anymore?
Dun dun dun. I think he does that in his thing. All right, we got a bunch of shit. We got a bunch of fucking garbage already. Oh, here's the big wait a minute. But this is updated.
Well, that's the bad shirt.
Dude, it's low serve ill.
Low serve ill.
Yeah, that's the bad shirt.
Wait, what?
This is not a sealed fucking box set. It's a goddamn low serve ill fake VIP pass in here.
What the
What is this shit?
Instead of what? What is it supposed to be?
Before it was like the Love Left Army with Love tour or whatever. But how the fuck did this get in here? Does that mean he took the candy out? Do you think he just opens?
Just hungry.
He cracks his face open.
Throw this shit in here.
His fridge is empty. He's doing the paper thin bean, but with the Hershey's Kiss that was inside our Love Left box.
I mean, maybe this is helpful because I really want to copy this shirt, and it's maybe now I have a good quality. Well, not good quality, but a quality picture of this.
Okay.
Of course, we got the great black on white bumper sticker.
Okay.
With the cool ass font, Corey Feldman.
Hope you have a
Love Left 2.1.
Okay, so he's got a Vista print.
Hey, maybe one of us has a car we don't give a shit about.
Yeah, do you think it's clear?
Jeff.
Do we not get the fucking hologram though? Where's the QR code?
Just on the inside of the lid.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Which it isn't there though. That fucking coward.
We also got another gay sticker. Love Left.
2.
Love Left 2. Oh, this is the shirt we just got.
Wait, shit! I think I could put that on my Trapper Keeper.
Real sticker heavy. Real sticker heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost like you can get 2,000 of these made for $40.
And we got the garbage. The glasses are like half in the wrapper. This shit was open. Oh wait, no, it's just like there's only a wrapper.
I think that's actually what they do for all glasses.
No, fair enough. All right. And yeah, what did they say?
Do it, dips.
Well, all right, yeah, you can have them. Corey Feldman's Love Left 2 Army with Love on the glasses. There you go. Oh, thank you for that great sticker.
You're welcome.
You're gonna pop these on. Are you gonna pop those bad boys on right now?
Like these aren't even open. There's ketchup on them.
Ooh, they say what kind it is. I can look them up and find out how
nice.
cheap they are. I'll let Jeff see them first.
We got ourselves a Love Left fucking guitar pick. And it says Corey Feldman on the back here.
Oh, cool.
And then a
You see like the sticker where they put the Corey Feldman shit on it.
I'm starting to think this box set is underwhelming.
Yeah. I was kind of excited for it. Now I'm
now it's like reality.
Okay.
And now one
Hey, remember right now
Ooh,
how you
but they're
motherfuckers
heart-shaped. The guitar picks are heart-shaped.
Okay,
remember how you
yeah.
motherfuckers want to go
All
to the gathering? And I'm like,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
when you get there, it's not going to be funny anymore. That's this right now.
No, but then Jim said they heart-shaped, and I was like, just about when I was out, they pulled me back in.
And then we got another heart-shaped guitar pick that says Love Left 2 Army with Love. Since it's a lot of words on this little guitar pick, they're all like, it's very hard to read and see.
Okay, that's good. It's barely
And it
shaped
says
like a
Corey
heart.
Feldman on the back. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Here are these great. If you want to touch and handle those guitar picks.
This is awesome. We haven't even gotten to the meat.
The creme de la creme.
Not even finally. There's 3 different DVDs in there.
22 magazine. 12. But I got some bad news on the 22 magazine, and Eric may want to reach out to support about this. Look at the back of the fucking magazine.
Whoa.
It's torn.
It's all bent and torn.
It's all bent and torn.
What the fuck? It's $300.
How am I supposed to read this white text on red and blue when there's a tear on the back?
That's even smaller than we thought. Remember how we joke about how unreadable it is?
Yes.
That's way smaller than it looked like in the
and that
pictures.
just confirms this fucking crackhead definitely was tearing through the box looking for candy.
Yeah,
He's
no.
like, where the fuck is the...
Dude, I'm not seeing any candy in here so far. So I'm already fucking pissed off.
He has to pay another $1,000 in divorce, and he has a freak out where he's eating the candy out of each box.
This magazine's also smaller than I thought it was as well. It's not really that high quality like he had said.
What?
Doesn't appear to be as high quality. Dude. Someone take these guitar pictures from me.
Let me struggle to try to read this first page here. Personal note by Corey Feldman from 22 magazine, as you could see. When he's got his 5 o'clock
a
shadow.
reputable paper.
His 5 o'clock shadow that he's never had in his life. And rocking with Dawkins on the front as well. Hello, my most beloved. Love is all in caps. Fans. Sorry, I mean, look at the goddamn text.
No, it's impossible.
And the colors all change.
Yeah, we joke that he doesn't add any like drop shadow or backing to any of it, so it's impossible to read. It's also the smallest font in the world.
And he also types like he tweets like with the letter 4. With the number 4, letter U. Thank you so much for making this purchase.
Number 4?
Yeah, you know it.
Okay. I was worried.
I truly doubt you will be... Hold on.
Period.
Be sure to drink.
I have to be like an old man.
Your Ovaltine.
I have to be like an old man. I'd use
You
like
gotta
my
get
phone
you gotta get your
flashlight.
peepers, Jim.
I truly doubt you will be in any way disappointed with the content.
Oh, sorry. This part was ripped.
This has been a very painstaking endeavor, not just working through global pandemic to get this all together and to get it made, produced, manufactured, and hopefully distributed. We will only know if you can read this bit. What? No, we can only know if you can read this by Christmas 2021. Because
No, don't worry. Unfortunately, in 2024, we can't read it.
because that's like when this came out. Yeah. Like this shit's been sitting there. Let's see what else. Because he's writing it and he's like, what if we can't even put this out? We'll only know if all the stockings are stuffed with the Love Left 2.1 box set of Christmas 2021, as well as during the COVID lockdowns of 2020 and 2021. However, it didn't start there. It started several years ago when I met Don Dawkins. Don, being a gentleman and a rock and roll legendary icon himself, he mentioned that he was baking all of his old 2-inch studio masters. I had the heart of the... Wait, I had heard of this process in the past, but it was told to me as a thing of myth. It was like a wives' tale. If you have the right type of oven, you can take your old moldy 2-inch tapes and bake them, which supposedly makes the disenchanted magnets. Wait, no. Yeah, no, it is the disenchanted magnets, which fall off the tape.
Yeah, the magic's gone.
Over time, suddenly spring to life and jump back to the tape. What the fuck is this?
It's a thing.
I'm sure this is a real thing.
It's true. I don't know why he's talking about it. My dad mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Like you can if you cook tapes and would fix them.
But hey, you guys are acting like if you paid $500, you wouldn't be enamored. by this.
Back to the tape originally as it laid. Honestly, it sounded like a far-fetched idea. I'd never actually met someone who had done this. And now in the blink of an eye, all that had changed. Please help, I begged Don. If there really is a way to do that constructively, please show me how to do it. Don knowingly replied, give me your tapes. I have a friend who's the master at cleaning the things up.
Nailed it. Rockin' with Dawkins.
And shockingly, it worked. Hallelujah. Like magic, we now had clean digital transfers of every single track on the album. And then some.
How many more pages are there?
Dude, that's the first paragraph.
What?
Yeah, look at this.
If your eyes start bleeding, we could popcorn this.
That lifetime I just experienced
We
was
should
a
popcorn
paragraph.
through each paragraph.
Yeah, look at
It'll
all
take
this
all
shit.
of us 4 hours.
What's all this other shit in here? Oh, we got the track listings. So yeah, we got Love Left 2.1. We got Love Lost. Wait, no, that's disc 3. Oh, no. Love Left 2.1, disc 1. Disc 2, Karaoke Cabaret, of course. Mm-hmm. Disc 3, Love Lost. Unreleased material. It's funny because I swear we've gone through this so many
released,
times.
but just not in this way, so he's calling it unreleased.
Disc 4, Love Left 2, Army with Love. Disc 5, Corey Feldman, artist, the man behind the love. Oh, this is that movie, that documentary we got to watch. And then disc 6, video scrapbook, unreleased videos, home movies, and rare concert footage. Now, there is going to be some gold in that shit. Like when we can be the first people to go through the footage that comes in these worthless DVDs.
I like how these have been sold for 4 years, and we're going to be the first ones.
Yeah,
fellas.
no, totally.
We really are the first person to buy it. It's like, hopefully by Christmas 2021, we can have these out.
Because, dude, all that's left now is the booklet, is the wallet, I guess.
Well, we still got to read that whole thing.
I'm trying to see if there's
like
any
a map behind there.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's any Easter eggs behind the
Yeah,
packaging.
it's like Risk Pandemic. You open it up, and there's a whole sub game inside.
It's just spider eggs.
But dude, because there's no candy in here. The fuck?
What the fuck?
But yeah, is there no goddamn
it's
QR
just
code?
a solid piece of foam. Like, what the fuck?
Where's our QR code? Where's our fucking Corey hologram? The fuck? Is it? Do you think it's not listed on the web on the store page anymore?
No, it is, but then we'll email them and we'll never hear back.
It's so funny
Or
that
they'll call the police.
I'm sure almost 100% of the manufacturing cost is that solid piece of fucking box, that whole box.
Yeah.
Because everything inside is like a postcard. Like, what? We got to read more of that story.
Yeah, let's pop the wallet open while you're.
After that, I got digital transfers to Greg, and we started simply remixing and remastering the original tracks off Love Left, knowing that we could do a nice polish for the upcoming 25th anniversary, which was now 2 years ago. We were still on target to complete with a simple remix and remaster until the pandemic hit and all that chaos that ensued along with it. And additionally, as my family and I struggled through 2 infections of the deadly virus ourselves. Why is okay, this literally is like his diary.
Dude, it's so funny. This is what's in the 22 magazine that you get, the fake teen magazine.
Seriously, 2 infections spread across an 18-month period while I continued working away on this project. My wife and I spent the first 10 months of the pandemic quarantining on a remote island, or 2, literally fearing for our lives as we had just released my bio doc, My Truth. No mainstream distribution was going to take the gamble on releasing such a brutally honest and clearly laid out story, exposing actual criminals within Hollywood's film industry.
You know, like when you buy this fucking box set because you want to hear all this drivel? Like, it's not like you would imagine if someone bought this, they're a fan of his music. They don't need to hear this fucking story again about the failure of the bad movie he made.
Nah, it's like it's that inside baseball that you crave.
No way.
I crave it.
I want to see if it still shows a goddamn hologram
Hologram?
listed in the description, because there's a few things that we got us fucked up right now.
Well, you know,
there's the damage to the 24 magazine, 24. There's damage to the 22 magazine that we got, and we didn't get the fucking hologram QR code.
Well, I know the QR code just leads to a website. Maybe the domain went down.
No,
and he didn't know how to fix it, so he just was like, whatever.
No, it has to be, because that's why we can't get the ear right now, because the ear was sold as part of an NFT that he had. And that website no longer exists when you go there. Box $275 unsigned for this fucking horse shit. Holy shit.
And
Holy
okay, it's
shit,
just all
dude.
in here. Let's double check. So it's a different pass.
Yeah, it's a different pass. Although I think that's the one of the big winners of this box set.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
the
low
pass.
Serville.
Yeah, we don't get the
The
top
low
hat.
Serville.
We don't have the top hat, though.
Is there a world then where he's gone past the initial 500 run and he's still just manufacturing this garbage? No way, right?
No.
But I'm
Jim.
just saying, like, is he specifically opening these up and sliding in a low Serville?
Yes.
No, but why? Why did he even do that?
My guess is none, and I mean this, almost none sold back when he first put them up.
Yeah.
And then the low serve ill got him that ironic shine, and some people bought them, and so he was trying to make it more relevant.
You know what? And maybe it's, you know what? I fucking cracked the case.
Okay.
I solved the Da Vinci Code, Mike.
Uh-huh.
He had to open each one up to take the QR code out. And so because I don't see it listed here anymore.
Yeah.
So he had to take and he's
And
like,
again, remember,
nah.
it was listed like on the inside of the cover.
Yes. Take the QR, and he's like, oh man, let's put a nice low serve ill VIP pass.
Low serve ill.
This is really good. Going.
Yeah, is
through
there
this
any
book.
good details left in that story? That fucking
the story. Well, I'm right here.
Well, yeah, Jim, it's only been 2 hours. Jeff has only read 3 sentences because that's how he fucking writes.
I love this stupid box though. By the way, I'm a big fan of the box.
It's so big and heavy, and like
He also had to open it up to take the Hershey's out.
Yeah. Well, because again, he was just hungry.
Sorry,
Hershey's
go ahead.
out first, then eat hologram. Once it dawned on me that I would need to make my own path if the film would never see the light of day, I began resourcing other avenues. I needed to find a way I could get that film direct to viewers who had been screaming and in many cases begging me to just get the truth out already.
I like how he's acting like the people that were like, hey, idiot, don't make a doc, that they were actually going
Dude.
like, hurry, we need it, we love you, please give it to us.
I know I shouldn't be surprised because we know him so well. But, like, why is he still talking about the doc? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he's acting like the doc is in this box set. It's not.
Yeah, he didn't even give you the fucking doc that he's
No.
trying to get out to everyone, apparently. He's
Like,
a
it's
fucking
all
liar.
it's all the music history. Like, you know what? I'll give it to him, like, at least bringing it up real quick. Like, yeah, in the midst of making the box set, we're also working on the document. But he's going down his same spiel that he always does, although he's kind of laid off. The thing is... And this is my ego, I guess, but it's also complete factual true in my opinion. Is he learns from us. He watches our videos and he's like, all right, I better take the candy out. That's not a hit. Well, all right, let's get rid of the hologram. Like he's
sitting there
learning.
watching the videos like, oh no, they're talking about the box. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey, I wonder if there's a Hershey Kiss. There it is. There it is.
You're not going to believe this next part.
Okay.
That's when it hit me. If people are able to use YouTube as a source to get their art or their message direct to the consumer, then why can't I? You saw our YouTube videos. Unfortunately, I quickly discovered YouTube wasn't an option either, as there's no option to load a full HD 90-minute film with no interruptions and make it fully accessible.
You're fucking
there
kidding.
is.
That's not in there. You made that up, right? That's not in the fucking.
That's literally what it says.
What is he talking about? Dude, he keeps telling us the story of the film that we don't care about.
Well, and that most people probably know nothing about because it came and went so quick that it's like a blip in his history.
Well, and that's the problem with box sets too. It's impossible to put a 90-minute HD movie in a box set either.
And it's impossible to put a full-length film up on YouTube. Are you joking right now?
Yeah, watching The Birthday taught me that it's impossible
Yeah.
to put a full movie on there.
Well, what is great about this magazine is because he's
There's no way that you're able to finish the sentence.
well, but what I mean is he's kind of he's leveled off a little bit, like low serve ill coming through.
Low serve ill. Low serve ill, and that's what we call it, by the way.
Became such a focus that he stopped talking about his movie being hacked as much as he used to. But this is a nice like time capsule of like 3 years of his life. Because we watched all of these interviews and he was always like, my movie got hacked. They hacked it in real time. And then they went on YouTube. Because even
it
his
was stolen
stories,
and then they sold it.
Yeah,
everyone's selling my movie and I'm not getting any money.
yeah, his stories themselves were about how other people were making money off of it.
I found the "You Are Free" lyrics. That is P is poop.
Finally.
He added a little byline up in the top. I wrote "You Are Free" as a private message to my dear brother. I don't want to go, this is so hard to read. I don't want to go too deep into the story here, but what I want all of you to know is that this song is for him.
He was a gay drug addict. There, I said it.
I wanted to tell him
Is
I
that
wish
Corey Trump?
He was gay. It's gay.
He was a gay drug addict.
I wanted to tell him
It's
all
not
the
that different, really.
I wanted to tell him all the things I couldn't tell him 35 years ago when we first met. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough then to protect us, but I am today. Oh, to Corey, remember how you asked me for a nickname and I gave you the nickname Hamster and then you gave me the nickname Feldog? Well, now those two are both free and they live on through the fans. I love you
Hamster
always,
is
little
free.
bro.
He gave him the name Hamster?
Yeah.
Feldog, at least Haim stays winning in every one of these stories.
Yeah.
Feldog is a great nickname. Hamster fucking sucks dick, of course.
Yeah, it's
And
like an insult kind of, too.
And it's not even a thing he did. We know how his stories go. It's always Haim did something, and then he makes a lie up about something he did similar. Almost every friend he brings up is someone that's dead.
Dude, there's so many. Harry Dean Stanton, Larry Handelman.
Well, what's perfect
Gavin Menzies
is because he can
Brian
name
Levy.
when you name dead people, they aren't allowed to be like, I'm not friends with him.
Yeah.
Like, so anyone that
Harry
died,
Dean.
yeah, me and Harry Dean Stanton just hanging out all the time.
He did learn something though. In the beginning, he had that gaudy yellow, blue, and pink to write on, and instead he had a giant granite stone pattern with a giant red C and F.
Holy shit. And it's like TV static at one point with white over it.
Yeah, it's insane. It's somehow worse than
Honestly,
the front.
the best. Well, until we get to go through the home movies and stuff, the best piece of the box set is this fucking magazine.
Absolutely.
It's so good.
I can't wait to finish the story.
I was met with the film being stolen in real time. The film was hacked, pirated, drained of revenue by the conspiracy of thieves, handing it out to millions of viewers across the planet for free. Not just free, but additionally, they even found ways to capitalize off my investment of the millions of...
The voice.
Oh, yeah, sorry. They even found ways to capitalize off the investment of my $1.3 million, which was the total cost of the film after insurance. Now it had been sold on a copycat website with our own stream, period. That's the end of the sentence.
Yeah, no,
stream.
it's horrible.
A relentless terror campaign by a cult group had my family and I terrified to even be on the ground during lockdown, where my perceived enemies already knew my home address. I was, for all intents and purposes, a sitting duck. So my wife, Courtney, and I at home, we chose to take the break, fully aware we were putting ourselves in the line of fire for a growing pandemic, risking a chance of our vacay being cut short or scrapped.
Was it a chance of the early end of the vacation?
Altogether, if things kept escalating. With the virus, oh my God. Okay, sorry.
He's still talking about the virus?
With the virus at the place that it was, we took our chances and we went off to the Caribbean. After a few days, we landed, and Courtney and I both contracted COVID as a result of air travel.
All right, we got to get away from COVID and go to Jamaica.
The guy who was sitting in front of us kept coughing without a mask on. But word started spreading that they were considering closing the local airport, and the president was considering closing America altogether. We immediately called our travel agent upon arrival, and he confirmed that we were probably fine on our flight and that we should keep going to the Caribbean. I decided to take all of my tact and decide to make it home safely.
What is this story?
It's a girl's story. It goes nowhere. It's nothing. ...
No problem. Well, it didn't necessarily work out that way.
Nothing ever does it, Corey?
We were told of a possible last flight out of America. That's in quotes, by the way. Last flight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we started island hopping and made it over to Jamaica, where we had a friend who had family that were local police.
Hold on a second. Can you imagine? Just for a second. Think about it for a second. All right, so you buy the newest Metallica box set. It's like, oh my God, their whole fucking catalog all together in this one set. And not only that, you're getting like every album, you're getting their full discography, you're getting some B-sides, rarities,
notes from
and then there's going to be there's also there's like a personal document magazine in there, and you open it up and it's just them talking about how they went to the bank one time and they mixed up their accounts or some bullshit. Like it's just on and then they about
figured
nonsense.
It out, but it took a long time.
Yeah, it took a long time. They kind of figured it out in the end, but it's still every time I go in the bank now, I'm curious if they're gonna fuck it all up again.
Yeah.
We went to Jamaica, where we had a friend who had family that were local police, and seeing as all the resorts were closing down, the only chance for shelter we had would be crashing on a friend's couch or buying a timeshare. Period.
Tell me timeshare.
Guys,
please.
God. We eventually did both.
Army Hammer. Remember, he had to sell timeshares.
Lucky for us,
They did both?
the whole region being on lockdown and the quarantine across the island, we knew there wouldn't be much business for rental properties. We got very lucky and found some lovely, nice people who were willing to give us an incredibly low deal on their vacation property.
Okay.
And their rental homes became our new homes.
Oh, dude, that couple that they ran into, they were like, "Oh my God, we actually got someone to take over this albatross of a timeshare that
This
we got
anchor
swindled into."
that's dragging us down.
The guy from the Goonies is actually going to take over our
You're like,
timeshare.
honey, we're ruined. Nobody's gonna buy this. And then this squat little demon walks in and he's like,
Oh my God, this is perfect. I can work on my album. I'm cooking my tapes.
If I was sitting home listening to this, or if I was watching this on YouTube, I'd be like, "Oh, all right, Jim and them, you guys sat around and wrote a thing to say it's the 22 magazine."
Yeah, we get it, you guys. You got an AI to pretend to be Corey.
Yeah, we get it. What's the real 22 magazine say?
Things during this period of isolation and solace started breaking down. I was so distracted with telling that story and getting that documentary made at any cost that, sorry, it's going from blue to pink, and the pink is a nightmare to read. At any cost, that it became my sole focus from the moment I aggressively and suddenly shut down the third leg of the wildly successful Heavenly Tour, which, although it was successful, and the highlight was getting to meet and interact with so many fans, it was a punch to the gut when I was forced to abandon the tour 3 years earlier than planned.
Yeah, it's so successful.
I had a 4-year plan for one tour.
Well, what the fuck does this mean? The rise of the Me Too movement and the existence of many messages muddying the waters of the publicity of the tour
Oh, he's gonna get mad at me too?
got me struggling to try and finish. Suddenly, nobody was looking forward to the music anymore. Now all they wanted were answers. They shut their ears and they shut their brains. So I shut that tour down. Instead, seeking resolve and the hopes of bringing justice to survivors of abuse. Well, obviously, that was a far cry from the mission I had been on, singing, dancing, entertaining audiences across the country. Now, fast forward back to Jamaica and all of the thoughts that are entering my brain.
Past? I didn't know the first flash forward happened.
He did a really long, like, hey, I stopped doing something and just time jumped.
Now we fast forward back to Jamaica, and all the thoughts are entering my brain. I knew that I needed to start writing again.
Back to Jamaica, you say?
There he was thinking, oh no, what am I gonna do?
I love to live the island life.
Yeah, man!
I'm lost again. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
You are free.
Yeah. So this was the story. You are free. What else has he got?
How do I record living in a rented house outside the U.S. where there was little to no access to high-tech recording gear?
Correction. I'm pretty sure you're living in a timeshare.
You're
Living in a timeshare
Yeah,
you purchased
internet
from
and shit.
strangers.
Who's going to get the timeshare in the divorce? You know, they definitely defaulted on that by now.
I think what he did was he left that country and was like, well,
Never going back there again.
Yeah, you just got one.
Nut Duddy up, ever coming back.
Got one.
Yeah. Eventually, after some time, I was able to start transporting bits and pieces of my studio over the border, and eventually got clearance for both Zen, my son.
Oh, I'm Horizon Zen. Wait, what is it again?
Horace
Horizon.
Eisen.
Horizon.
Wait, he smuggled a studio across the border?
Yeah, of course he did.
And Greg, 2G's art engineer, to come visit. And when Greg arrived, he just as quickly set up shop. Also, I started banging on all the various drums, making rhythm patterns. Within a few days, we had Feld Mason Studios East, and we were ready to rock. And rock we did by recording 3 new songs, including my first stab at reggae with the national anthem potential for the island called Nuddy Up.
How is it possible one of the 5 songs?
Wait, guys, please stand for the national anthem.
Yeah, please.
I can't believe one of the 5 songs.
Why you wanna come and dirty up a business? Don't be a ragamuffin, make a chaka.
I can't believe one of the. He didn't even mention other songs by name.
How is this song We totally assumed this was a song he wrote in the 90s that just happened to survive.
Yeah.
But no, he wrote it
this
like
3 years ago.
Yes, exactly. I was gonna say he wrote it less than 5 years ago.
Every time I peel a layer down, and we say something as a joke 5 seconds ago, it talks about it in the next 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I can't believe he wrote this reggae song in a timeshare.
That this literally is another song?
Yeah, it is like a thing. It is a Jamaican thing that he took. It's
He
like a
banged it out.
commercial jingle,
Well,
basically.
banged it out, he means he heard it on the radio and was like, well, that's mine now.
Well, the
Dude,
TV was stuck on a loop.
It would be like a Jamaican guy coming here and making a song like "Bye Menin" or like some fucking commercial. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
loving it.
You know what? It's probably like the equivalent
Whopper,
of
Whopper Jr.
With the national anthem potential for the island called Nut Duddy Up,
Shut up.
taking the local slang and using the English language to mash up and to convey the message locals have been trying to spread for decades. But me, I did it.
Wait, what?
It's not your home, so don't act like you own it. I found it to be ironic to be the American writing such a song from seemingly their perspective instead of my own.
Dude, when we make jokes about him getting canceled for it, like, he really should be canceled for this.
Yeah, he stole it and said he wrote it.
Well,
He really
and
is-
he sang it like
And
it
he's
is
like,
a man.
Dude.
they just needed me to come and convey their message that for decades.
He really thinks this song that you're hearing right here. He's really like the white savior character that came and he's like, all right, guys, let me translate for the rest of the white people and I'll tell them what you're trying to say.
He literally got trapped on an island, bought a timeshare, stole a song, and then it was like, "You're
And smuggled
welcome.
in a bunch
my,
of-
my gift to you."
Isn't it crazy how seemingly a lot of hard work goes into making garbage?
Well, and the hard work is him recording over his album he already recorded.
Yeah.
When it's only hard work because he's doing it in the worst possible way, which makes it way more difficult.
I'm pretty sure we brought this up before, but how fucked up is it that he doesn't have his other albums in this box set?
Yeah.
Like the Truth Movement or whatever, the Corey's Angels album.
Yep.
Like, that's the whole point. He has the same album like 4 times.
It's Jim and